about you.
So this is our first morning in Copenhagen, and the original plan was to go to, I don't know how to say it, NYHAVEN harbor area that we see in all the pictures. But
on Instagram, all of the shots of the colorful buildings along the bay.
Yeah, so we still want to go there, but it's a little dreary and rainy, and so we want to go find somewhere inside. So we're gonna head to the palace that the royal family lives at, and we're gonna hopefully get to go inside. So that's the plan. We might still go to the harbor area if the rain goes away, but that's where we're headed right now.
We had one sunny day, the first sunny day in what feels like forever, like at least like a month or so for us yesterday, but we were traveling all day. I was so excited whenever we got up and we saw the sun and it was still sunny here. I thought for sure we would have a beautiful week, but alas,
back to rain.
Cold rain again. So to the inside, we will try and do. So alas, we will try to go inside and stay warm and dry today a little bit. But on our way there, it's taking us to this beautiful like garden that we're walking through. I don't know, there's crowns all over the place, so maybe this is like the royal gardens?
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know much about the Danish royal family at all.
We need to research them.
Yes, so anyways, let's go to the palace. So we're walking through the park and we saw a huge statue, and so we came around to see who it was, and turned out it's Hans Christian Andersen, the author of famous stories like The Little Mermaid and such. And so it looks like you can scan.
It's coming English. He's calling me.
The idea was first to place listening children on my knee as part of this statue. What an insult to children and adults.
He talks a lot.
But let me confess something to you. It can at times be quite lonely to sit here all alone.
That's it? Oh, that's sad. Bye, Hans.
I like everything about you.
I wanted to try was a SMØRREBRØD, and saw a sign outside for it. So we came in here to get lunch, and so it's basically like an open-faced sandwich. And so I got one that has herring, and you're supposed to put all of the stuff on top of this piece of bread. And then Donnie got meatballs, which apparently they're also known for their meatballs here. So he's gonna try that one. The waitress told me to put the herring on top. Man, he is scaly. To go all out with their culture, I'm going to do the egg. The question is, do you eat it like this? Do you pick it up, or do you cut it? What do you think?
Cut it.
Okay, I'm going to cut it. I lost all my goodies. It's almost like there's cinnamon somewhere. Maybe it's in the bread. It's good.
Alright, so my stuff, like Aubrey told me that she found online that they're really known for their meatballs. So I got meatballs, and it's served with pickles and red cabbage and brown bread, just like Aubrey's. It didn't tell me any specific way of eating it, so I'm just going to just dive into the meatball. It also didn't specify what kind of meat it is or anything. So I'm cutting it open, and it's actually like white on the inside rather than brown. So we'll just try the meatball. Let's see. I think that's beef. I can't really determine what the meat is, but it's almost got like a breakfast sausage, like almost like a Jimmy Dean sausage flavor to it. So that's really good. So my pickles taste a little bit like sweet gherkins. There's very thinly sliced, and then the red cabbage. It tastes like a pickled beet, and so I'm kind of wondering if I read that wrong on the menu. It's actually pickled beets, not red cabbage pickled, but super good too. I love pickled beets. And then the bread is a really dense brown, really grainy bread, and it looks like they have like butter spread on top of it, but it's super just super compact, dense bread. Like I said, like you can cut through it, and it's not like super soft. It's like squishing down when you cut through it, but also really good. All right, we have said multiple times that we are heading to the palace next. And we get distracted by the statue, then now distracted by our hunger. We grabbed a quick Danish lunch. And now we truly are headed to the palace, and actually, it's just right ahead of us down the street. Okay, so I definitely think I thought I was wrong. I don't think that is the palace. Because there's too many buildings just like built up out in front of it, covering it up. So it looks like our map's actually taking us down the street a little ways.
Yeah, oh, I think we have to go a little farther this way to the right. Yep, that's not it. Wrong place. So from what I read online, this is the palace that the royal family of Denmark lives in currently. Looks like the museum closes at 3, so that's in about 30 minutes for us. So I think we're gonna skip that today, so we'll have more time. We might come back and do that later, but I think we're just gonna walk around these grounds and just kind of see what's around here. And then there's a lot of palaces in Denmark from what I've seen online, so we might go try to see more of those another day, maybe tour one of those instead of this one. But for now, we're just gonna walk around and see this area. What we're confused about is if the royal family lives here, I mean, there's cars driving all throughout. It doesn't seem that guarded. Maybe there's more secret guards than we can see.
Well, what's weird about it is how you can just like walk right up to the palaces. There's no like barriers or anything. Like the guards, you just walk up and just talk to them. So it just seems extremely relaxed. Maybe it's because like the royal family's not actually here right now or something like that. Maybe if the royal family's here, they have barriers. I don't know, but yeah, you can just walk straight up to the palace and that's it. Yeah, that's super chill. What did you ask him? Did you say, I said,
am I allowed to talk to you? And he said, yeah.
So we're gonna head down to this cathedral at the end that we just saw on our way here. There's a huge, cool dome on the top of it. So we're just walking out of FREDERIK'S church. It's also known as the Marble Cathedral, or the Marble Church that we saw. And so something that's really interesting in there was that there were like seats that were behind this barrier that had what looked like a royal crest and a crown in front of it. And there's 4 seats back there. And so it looks like maybe that's reserved for like the royal family to sit there. Something I have to check on. And then there's benches that come right up next to it. And so what I'm just intrigued by is the fact that you can just walk right up to the palace, and then the fact that there's like these benches right next to the what looks like reserved seats for the royals. And so it just seems like they might be the most approachable royal family in all of Europe, because it looks like you can just get right up next to them if you need to.
Let's go see where they are. We're at NYHAVEN, and it's the cool harbor that we've seen in all the pictures of Copenhagen. And I thought it was maybe just how people were editing photos of how colorful it was, but no, it is a dreary, cloudy, rainy day, and it is still so colorful and beautiful. And there's sailboats everywhere, there's these cool flags. I love it. This is really cool. We're gonna get, of course, those classic pictures of the colorful buildings. Let's go do that right now.
So this place is super neat. Every single building, different colors, awesome brick buildings too that are very cool, and the sailboats are beautiful. But the weather is very much less than ideal. I'm sure you can tell from my glasses. Just tons of smudges. The camera keeps getting tons of rain all over it. And it is so cold and so windy. So Aubrey is trying to nap us home. We gotta get out of this weather. But we've been walking around too long in it. But very neat. I want to kind of come back over here. I kind of want to come back over here whenever the weather isn't so dreary.
Yeah, drizzly.
There's also behind us, you can see, there's a really cool square also with all kinds of very ornate, beautiful buildings that I want to go check out as well. It's just not a good day to be out here braving the weather.
My phone keeps dying too.
Oh, there's that wind. There's that wind. Oh gosh.
Lay it down.